Bro, to me, it's just crazy because, like, I've been watching UFC for, like, a long ass time, too, since, like, the Spike TV days. And, like, how have you been in this? Like, how have you been fighting so fucking long? Like, your first fight was 2008.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit of a vampire. You know, I'm just always around.
Your second fight was on the same card as GSP BJ Penn 2.
I was going to ask you about that. Are you, I would imagine GSP is your
Huge
number
GSP
one.
fan. Yeah, GSP inspired me, like.
Same.
But, like,
Yeah.
John, your second fight, like I said, was on the same card as GSP
Actually,
BJ Penn 2. For UFC, like, OG UFC fans, like.
I think my first several fights were GSP cards. Like, I was an undercard guy. And just being around him, man, he inspired me so much. I saw his professionalism. I saw the way that he dressed. You know, he was one of the first guys who had suits on. I saw that he had meaningful men around him, not just a big entourage, but like everybody on his squad had a big purpose. And I really wanted to model my career after him. I think I did, you know, meeting Greg Jackson and Faraz Zahabi. And yeah, George is one of my greatest inspirations.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's just so crazy that, like, you've been through so many different, like, eras. Like, you fought Rampage Jackson, you fought Lyoto Machida, you fought Rashad Evans. What do you think was the most dangerous Jon Bones Jones?
The most dangerous? I mean,
not that you're not dangerous now, obviously. Like,
I was gonna say that. I think it's the guy that I am today. You know, I have the resources. I know how to train. I know how to win. I would say it's the guy that I am today. But I don't know, you know, youth is always in a great advantage, you know, just feeling just lively and, you know, just, it's all been great, man. I undeniably, it's just all been great. Every chapter of it. No
one's talking about Rashad Evans or Rampage Jackson, like, fighting again. So it's like, for you to, like, fight those guys, like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. But
well, I was a lot younger when I came into the sport. You know, I started really young at a super high level. And, yeah, that's why the guys aren't around anymore.
Do you think anyone will ever break your record as youngest champion?
No. Yes, well, there's a lot of records of mine that I don't believe people will break, you know, just like all the winning, you know, on the highest level. It's going to be very hard to do, especially as the sport progresses. Just like anything, you know, things get better. The science, you know, the training, the methods get better. I don't think Babe Ruth could compete with the guys today. And I think the fighters of the future are going to be very tough, and it's going to be very hard to do what I've done.
What drives you, like, right now is, like, a person. Like, you've achieved so much. You're obviously the GOAT. Like I said, you fought on fucking GSP BJ Penn in 2008.
I know. I've been around for a while, huh?
You have kids now. You just had a son.
Yes.
What, like, really drives you now and motivates you?
Well, you know, obviously family is my reason why, right? And then just knowing that God gave me an opportunity to be just different. You know, I feel like I owe it to the world to give things back. One of the main things I want to give back is just inspiration, letting people know that there's nothing in the world they can't do, whether that's winning a fight or getting over adversity. And so that's my driving force. You know, I had a coach that used to say to me all the time, John, because you can, do it because you can. And I think men should know that, and women around the world, we can. And that's what drives me, is just being tough, being strong, and just being my small contribution to the world.